Welcome to the White Temple. So I'm Karen, and I just want to share a little bit about the symbolism of the White Temple. And this really falls into a few different ways of looking at it. So one is the White Temple as being a kind of etheric temple, like a symbol of a house, of a structure containing a set of wisdom teachings. And these teachings are rooted in ways of living now, ways of creating paradise, ways that the world, that human consciousness can shift so that we can create heaven on earth, both within our own selves, inside of us, and in the world around us. What needs to happen? How does that look? How do we create paradise now? Because it is available to us. And the more that each of us holds those keys, the more that we can birth that reality. So the White Temple acts as a kind of house for those teachings. And the main pillars of those teachings that have come through me are called sacredness, power, and balance. And you could look at it as the feminine, the masculine, and the child energy as well. Sacredness being our way of honoring and holding reverence and seeing the beauty and the stillness and the being quality. Sacredness is us accessing this realm of spirit and subtlety and vibration and seeing the beauty in everything at any moment and being able to create that. It's an instant portal to higher states of consciousness that we can create in our external environments to produce, if you like, to facilitate that connection and to facilitate us coming into that state of consciousness and well-being. And power, of course, is not about egoic power. It's about true power. It's about a healthy relationship of power within ourselves, with others, and in relationship to everything in life. Without us being in our rightful power, there can be no balance, there can be no manifesting of our heart's desires, of our dreams, of our true purpose. There can be no us being in alignment. There can be no healthiness. So being in this physical world inherently means that we need to have our own power. And that's all I'll say about that right now. And balance, again, we have to be in balance with everything. Life inherently holds a perfect balance. The universe holds perfect balance for everything to exist the way it does. And without us being in balance, again, there can be no progress. Things quickly become destabilized, and a lot of life success, a lot of mastery actually hinges upon a perfect level of balance, or perfect enough. So sacredness, power, and balance are the three pillars of the White Temple. Now we can also look at the White Temple symbolically as just being within itself a symbol. So rather than just a house for certain teachings, that within itself, the temple, the symbolic energy of the temple of sacredness, power, and balance, as being key to us creating an experience of paradise within ourselves, in our relationships with others, and in our relationship to life and in our environments. The White Temple is also something that we can invoke at any point where we need to create a more higher vibrational reality within ourselves or in our lives at any moment. So you could be on the tube on the way to work. You could be in the middle of discussion with a friend or a partner, or just feeling unsafe, feeling insecure, feeling down in your vibration. And you can instantly invoke the energy of the White Temple. And, white temple, it doesn't have to be a white temple. The whiteness just symbolizes the level of purity, the clarity within it. So you can also imagine a temple of trees. You can imagine a temple that is a cave, or just any kind of etheric, energetic structure, any kind of sacred geometrical design that gives you that feeling. And so you invoke that around you in your auric space, within your own cellular structure. And instantly you can feel the centering, the strength and rootedness of the pillars, the gathering in of your energy, of your strength, the claiming, the calling in of your power, of your integrity, of your true self, the connectivity with the realm of the sacred, the expansion of consciousness and awareness that comes through holding that sacred recognition, the balancing and calming that comes from feeling all of that and holding all of that and coming into that greater awareness and that deeper heart space where you're seeing things from a calmer, more innocent, more greater perspective, but also grounded. It's like higher. Like balance is like, there's like a highness to it, and there's a rootedness to it. There's an inner and an outer, the masculine and the feminine, spirit and matter. It's like, where is the balance? So all of those things come together when you invoke that temple vibration. So you can also invoke that vibration in a situation or during a conversation with another person. You create that energetic structure in the vibrational field between you. You can create that energy through sacred space. You can feel it when you're in a nature space. You can create it in a room simply through creating an altar or just setting an intentional space when you walk into a room. Ultimately, for an optimized way of being, where you are creating paradise within yourself and working towards paradise outside of yourself, is to have that attitude of mind all the time, of the whole of life, of the whole world, of the whole universe as being like a white temple. So again, it's not about a white temple specifically, it's just the energy that the white temple invokes. So it could be any color temple for you, or it might not be, you might not resonate with the word temple so much, but it's to see everything, to feel and relate to everything with a relationship of power, healthy boundaries, healthy respect, maintaining your own vibration, your own platform of energy and truth, of seeing the sacred in everything, so that you have an open heart and you're perceiving truthfully, with awareness, with higher perception, with gratitude. You're seeing the beauty in every moment. You're in the now, you're in presence, in connection. And with balance. So then there's a lightness and a joy and a groundedness, where just simply through having balance in mind all the time, nothing becomes too intense in your life, in your relating to anything, because you realize that balance is the place where you can be happy and where you can create positive outcomes and resolutions. So there's a little bit about White Temple and the meaning of it. Thank you for listening.